What's up, guys? Divorces are never easy, especially when they involve celebrities whose lives are constantly under the public microscope. Now, in the entertainment industry, where relationships often play out in front of cameras and headlines, divorces can be particularly heart-wrenching for fans who have invested in the love stories of their favorite stars. Here are the top 10 divorces that shattered the hearts of fans. On the number 10 spot, we have Blossom CHUKWUJEKWU and Maureen. These love stories seem like a dream come true for many fans, but it also serves as a reminder that social media often only shows the highlight. While fans celebrated their union and enjoyed seeing the beautiful moments they shared, there was a hidden side to their relationship that wasn't visible to the public eye. Despite, the outward appearance of happiness and love, there were evidently struggles and challenges behind the scenes that eventually led to their separation. Now, this shows that even seemingly perfect relationships can have their dark moments. Blossom CHUKWUJEKWU and Maureen tied the knot in 2015, but shocked fans and the entertainment industry when they split in 2019. Speculations circulated that the marriage collapsed due to Blossom's alleged ongoing romantic involvement with his actress ex-girlfriend, while Blossom has remained tight-lipped. No word from him about the reasons for the marriage breakdown. Maureen, on the other hand, has been forthcoming about their issues. Now, in May and June 2022, Blossom remarried Winifred in a ceremony officiated by Pastor Chris Oyakilome. Now, the event was attended by numerous friends and family members, including celebrities like Banky W, Adeswai, Tomi Ketenshaw, and Rita Dominic. Notable figures from Nollywood such as Femi Branch, Zach Orji, Segun Arinze, and others also graced the occasion, with Stan Nze, Femi Jacobs, and Wole Ojo serving as Blossom's groomsmen. In a Q&A session with fans, she revealed that deceit played a significant role in their separation. When asked about the status of their divorce, Maureen disclosed that they had not officially ended their marriage as she hadn't signed any divorce papers. She later shared some straightforward advice on Snapchat for young people thinking about marriage. She said that getting married too quickly without thinking is not a good idea. She also talked about the importance of being intimate with your partner before getting married and focusing on their character rather than just their religious beliefs. Her advice came from her own experience after separating from Blossom CHUKWUJEKWU in 2019. As the story of Maureen and Blossom's divorce unfolds, fans are left with a sense of sadness and disappointment. On the number 9 spot here is KORRA OBIDI. In KORRA's case, fans were not only thrilled to see her marry a supportive husband, especially as a dancer, which is somewhat unusual among Nigerian men, but they were also eagerly anticipating, watching her dance alongside her white husband in their videos. However, as the saying goes, believing everything you see on social media can be risky. She later addressed the reasons behind the collapse of her marriage to her American husband, Justin Dean. Their split made headlines in March 2022, shortly after the birth of their second child, with Dean accusing KORRA of infidelity, narcissism, and irresponsibility. He expressed heartbreak and the need to prioritize his mental well-being by ending the marriage. During an Instagram live session with her sister, KORRA disclosed that issues arose when her husband began to, express discontent with her time spent on social media. She explained that, the situation escalated after she began monetizing her social media presence, as Dean started to believe that her earnings belonged to him. The 27-year-old KORRA OBIDI shared that I'm going to divulge, while talking to her sister online, I'm going to divulge some personal details because you are my blood sister. There has been constant problem every day with my time on social media up till it started to pay. KORRA revealed the challenges she faced even before earning money from social media, highlighting how she was criticized and insulted. She expressed frustration that, once her social media became profitable, her husband began to claim ownership of her earnings, treating her as his property. Now, the next one, number 8 spot right here, is Julius and IBIERE. With Julius, it seemed like a marriage made in heaven. Fans on multiple occasions used Julius wife as an example. Julius was dealing with a brain tumor that affected his career. Fans often praised the wife for being beside him and supporting him despite the travails around Julius. But Julius will later reveal to his fans that things weren't as they seemed, though. In an interview with Daddy Freeze, the comedian revealed details about his marriage, stating, "My wife said she was not marrying me again. She said that she was tired of the marriage."
Yes. With they say your wife left. Is it true? That's the question there.
My wife said she's not marrying me again. Yes. That's true.
Oh.
She said she's tired of the marriage, that she's not marrying me again. That's why I said that I thank God I'm alive.
Grateful for his life, Julius reflected on his health challenges. He recounted his battle with brain tumors, including a surgery in 2015 and a subsequent coma that lasted 3 months. When questioned about his children, Julius mentioned that they were in the United States and doing well.
Okay, how about your kids? How are they doing?
My kids are in America.
Okay, but they're fine. Everything is okay. At least we thank God.
However, comments on the interview raised questions about his ex-wife's decision and speculated about the reasons behind their separation. Some social media users praised AGWU for his honesty and courage in discussing the matter. Number 7 spot. Here we have OSAS and GBENRO AJIBADE. Fans were really sad when they figured out that OSAS and GBENRO might be getting divorced. Even though they didn't talk much about it, they shared their problems with fans. GBENRO especially, their fans were really upset because they thought their marriage was perfect. 2 sexy people coming together as one. But then, things started to look not so good. The marriage was a perfect match. Like I said, 2 sexy people coming together as one. Fans love to see their chemistry. It looks magical from the outside until the actor addressed a public incident where he expressed concerns about OSAS allegedly prioritizing a party over their daughter. GBENRO spoke out against OSAS, accusing her of frequently leaving their daughter at home to go out partying with friends. He alleges that she once left their 2-year-old daughter, Azaria, with a stranger to drop off for their nanny at home. Now, AJIBADE explained that he utilized social media to address the situation, but had to accept subsequent decisions made. GBENRO AJIBADE later unfollowed OSAS on Instagram, deleted all photos of her from his page, and neglected to wish her a happy birthday. Now, even though things seem tough, fans still want OSAS and GBENRO to fix things and get back together. They hope they can work things out and be happy again. Now, on the number 6 spot, Sentobi and LYNDA. Even though Sentobi's relationship wasn't widely known because he's a very private person, fans were heartbroken when they heard about his divorce. Now, the news hit them even harder when they learned about Sentobi's passing and how he was allegedly abandoned by his wife and kids. This sparked a lot of interest among people who wanted to know more about their marriage. As fans dug deeper into the story, they discovered that Sentobi had, actually been divorced for quite some time before his death. This pained a lot of people. This revelation actually left many feeling upset and saddened that he passed away feeling lonely. However, both his wife and Sentobi's sister have spoken out to debunk some of these stories, providing some comfort to grieving fans. Speaking about his untimely demise and its impacts on their young family, Linda Nwafo said, "This should not have happened." The next one, on the number 5 spot, we have Tiwa Savage and TBIERE, that's Tunji Balogun. Tiwa Savage and TBIERE's marriage was once viewed as a fairy tale union by fans, with their lavish wedding and public displays of affection captivating, audiences. From the outside, they seem like the epitome of a power couple, deeply in love and destined for greatness in both their personal and professional lives. Now, Tiwa Savage had engaged in a video interview, with the New York Times, where she disclosed her album Celia and reflected on her journey in the Nigerian music scene. A notable aspect of the conversation arose when she touched on the track Us. I think this is an interlude, which intimately addresses her marriage to TBIERE, describing it as her first time displaying vulnerability. Tiwa acknowledged that it took years to come to terms with their separation. She said, "We initially began with the belief that you and I will conquer the world. However, as our brand grew, decision became more complex. No longer solely about you and me," she revealed. Tiwa stressed that despite their love, it proved insufficient to sustain their marital bond. Tiwa Savage and TBIERE exchanged vows in 2013, hosting one of the most acclaimed celebrity weddings of the era. Guys, you see, everything changed when their marriage problems, became known to everyone. Fans were surprised, sad, and completely caught off guard by Tiwa and TBIERE's split. Their relationship underwent a shift in 2016, with both airing grievances on social media and accusing each other of infidelity. Their breakup, widely talked about in the media, made people realize that what seemed perfect as usual on the surface might not be true underneath. It was a tough lesson for fans to learn, showing them that even the happiest looking relationships can fall apart. Despite, the challenges, Tiwa Savage and TBIERE are united in their parenthood, raising their son, Jamil, that's Jam Jam, together. On the number 4 spot, we've got Basket Mouth and ELSIE. Now, guys, amid all the talk about celebrity marriages, people were surprised to hear that Basket Mouth and ELSIE were splitting, including myself. Back in 2019, they talked about their marriage on YouTube. They said they were really committed to each other and divorce wasn't even on the table. ELSIE said she loved Basket Mouth too much to even think about divorce. Basket Mouth agreed, saying, "There's no way we are getting divorced. A good marriage doesn't end in divorce, and ours is a good one."
What can I do for you to divorce me? There's nothing. Nothing.
Am I not supposed to answer the question?
But there's anything I'll do that you make you say you want to divorce me.
Wait first, let me answer.
Answer. The thing is, there's no good marriage that ends up in divorce. So we have a good marriage, so there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, divorce is not on the table.
Nothing.
Nah.
It's impossible.
I like this guy too much, that's the thing, so...
Yeah, I'm that kind of guy.
The They seemed just as loving in November 2021 when they celebrated 11 years of marriage. So when news broke about their separation, you can imagine, fans were confused. They couldn't figure out what had changed so much in just a year. Basketmouth addressed rumors about his marital status in an interview with a Ghanaian television station. He announced their separation on Instagram, actually. However, during the interview, he chose not to reveal the reasons behind the split, stating that it was a personal matter. The father of three, originally from Abia State, emphasized that he usually keeps his private life off social media, but felt compelled to share this truth with the public. He said, "I'm separated right now, and some people thought it was a joke. Some even speculated that it was a publicity stunt. But I want them to understand that they don't know my intentions. I don't usually air my personal affairs on such platforms. It was a decision I felt I had to make, and for personal reasons, I made it. Everything is fine between us. We completed 12 years together in November, and the separation happened in December."
I'm separated right now, and people thought it was a joke, but it wasn't. Like, and when some people were like, "Is that a way of you? Do you want to promote a show?" I'm like, "You definitely do not know my design. I do not bring my personal matters on a public platform and put my personal things out there. But it was something that I needed to do, and for reasons best known to me, and I did that, and we were cool. Everything is fine."
So you did it before the 12 years?
No, I did. It was actually after the 12 years. I completed 12 years in November, and that happened in December.
So, I mean, why wouldn't fans be surprised? Why would they think this is a joke? You guys said clearly in that interview that there's no way you will leave each other. Divorce is not even on the table. So what happened within a year? You celebrated 11 years in that marriage. Within a year, you divorced after celebrating 11 years in that marriage? Oh my God. On to the number 3, sports. ANITA and Paul Okoye. Now, the court's judgment granting ANITA and Paul Okoye a divorce has left fans stunned. From once being seen as an ideal couple, their marriage has ended in an unexpected and disappointing manner. An Abuja High Court sitting in Maitama officially granted ANITA and her estranged husband, Paul Okoye, a divorce. ANITA cited various reasons for seeking the dissolution of their marriage, including cheating, separation, absentee fatherhood, fraud, and other difficult experiences. Additionally, she requested a monthly settlement of $20,000 and ownership of some of her husband's properties, now her ex-husband. Initially, ANITA had claimed in her divorce petition filed by her lawyers that she contributed 10 million naira towards an agreement with Paul Okoye. This agreement involved granting her space at a mall he had completed in Lekki Phase 1, Lagos, for the company Tanko. That's for a company, actually, Tanko. However, she alleged that Paul Okoye cheated her out of this deal. Despite her initial claims, ANITA later withdrew them, allegation, and opted to settle, reportedly due to an alleged inability to prove all her claims in court. Consequently, the court granted joint custody of the children to both parties in its judgment. Here's another reminder not to assume that perfect marriage portrayed on social media is always a functioning one. Now, on the number 2 spot, Funke Akindele. So Funke Akindele's marriage was unique because she had been married before. Fans wished her the best because she brings joy to their lives through her movies, believing she deserves happiness. Therefore, her second failed marriage shattered her devoted fans, especially since she married someone like JJC SKILLZ, whom many believed was the perfect person for her. Now, JJC Skills was the first to confirm the separation from Funke Akindele. Despite efforts to reconcile and mend their marriage, they have been unsuccessful. In his Instagram post, he said, "Dear friends and family, I must inform you that Funke and I have parted ways. Throughout our time together, we shared many experiences and are blessed with two beautiful children. The past 2 years have been incredibly challenging. While I've made every effort to salvage our relationship, I now believe it is beyond repair. At Funke's request, I moved out of the house 3 months ago. Despite numerous attempts, I have been unable to have a constructive conversation with Funke about the future of our relationship. I am making this announcement to clarify that we are both moving forward with separate lives. We still need to address important matters such as the welfare and custody of our children, as well as our shared business interests. However, I am confident that we will find resolution to these issues." Funke and JJC, who tied the knots in 2016 and have twins, are now living apart. This marks Funke Akindele's second marriage, following a previous marriage to Kehinde Adeola Oloyede. The news of Funke Akindele and Abdulrasheed Bello, that's JJC Skills' separation, has left fans feeling really sad and let down. Many of them believed in their relationship and wanted it to last. But now they are feeling disappointed and shocked by the sudden breakup. They had hoped for a happy ending, but now they are struggling to understand why things turned out this way. It's a tough blow for fans who had put their faith in their love. Now, drum roll. Number one. Yeah, on the number one spot, we've got BOLANLE, NINALOWO, and BUNMI. "The next woman in my life will love me because I love myself. I'm looking for a beautiful, God-fearing woman." Those were BOLANLE NINALOWO's words. On September 1st, NINALOWO took to Instagram to announce the unfortunate decision he and his wife had made to part ways due to irreconcilable issues between them. In his post, he expressed this: "Finally, I have come to terms with the reality of the end of our journey together. It's a sorrowful reality that opens doors to hope for a brighter and more fulfilling future. While it saddens me deeply, I understand it's necessary for a peaceful and loving future." He continued, "It's a reality that deeply affects my loving and adorable children, but it's essential for our well-being in the long run. It's a reality I had hoped to avoid and worked tirelessly to prevent. But now, I must face it. My children have grown and they understand my pain and struggles." Now, the couple, who met in 2004 and married in 2007, shared 2 children, lovely children together, a son and a daughter. This isn't the first time the actor has experienced separation from his wife. They had previously parted ways in 2019 amid allegations of infidelity, but reconciled in 2021. Fans were left saddened by BOLANLE NINALOWO's announcement of his separation from his wife. Many had admired their relationship and hoped for a lasting union. Now, the actor's words about finding love in himself and seeking a God-fearing partner had resonated with many, making the news of their split even more shocking. Despite their previous reconciliation after a previous separation, fans couldn't believe that their love story had taken such a turn. Now, guys, you can see that even the most admired relationships can face challenges. The angels you see on social media might just be going through a lot behind closed doors. Guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. I'm just going to leave a blank space for you guys to put in the power couples that you were vouching for or that you have faith in, but was really disappointed after hearing the news of their breakup? Leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe for more. Until we see you next time. Peace.